Hi everyone, welcome to day 55 of Project 365. Honestly, I don't know what I'm going to talk about today. You know what, let's just talk about something actually that I've been hearing going on lately. For those of you who don't pay attention to news in other states, which honestly I wouldn't blame you, but for those who are unaware of what's going on, there's actually a huge issue going on right now over the Second Amendment. Now, for those of you who don't know your Bill of Rights or your Constitution, the Second Amendment is the amendment that gives you the right to bear arms. Now, I'm not saying it's the right to a pair of arms that were previously attached to a bear that you had stuffed by a taxidermist. Not those types of bear arms, although those bear arms would be cool too. I'm talking about the right to own a gun. For those of you who aren't aware of what this great debacle is, basically what's happening is a lot of states are allowing people, or are discussing the ability for people to hold a concealed weapon. Now, I'm all for someone owning a gun for self-defense. However, I do think that it needs to be regulated immensely and as stringently as possible. My reasoning being is, guns kill people. The NRA's statement of guns don't kill people, people do. I find it to be a little untrue because I think the gun helps a little bit, don't you think? Just like, oh, I need to kill someone. Yeah, this gun will do a better job than me using my hands. Yeah, that type of thing. But anyway, you know, I'm not liking this whole idea of people being able to have concealed weapons. Now, I'm not sure if it means they'll be able to keep it loaded or not. If they can keep it loaded, well then that's just retarded because, hey, let's just go rob banks now, why don't we? Now, the proponents of this, their argument is, well, you really can't do anything because you don't know who would be carrying a gun. Now, that is true, but I think my right to not have a bullet in my skull kind of supersedes the right of someone to be able to have a concealed weapon because, quite frankly, when I have a bullet in my skull, I no longer have any rights. I'm dead and I will be buried promptly. While said person who shot the gun probably won't be getting any consequences for their actions because, hey, everyone has a gun. So, it's kinda stupid, I feel. I think the laws we have right now are perfectly fine. You can keep a gun in your glove compartment as long as you have ammunition in the back seat, or not in the back seat, but in the trunk. As long as they're that far separated, then you're okay. You can have a loaded gun in your house as long as the safety is on, and you have probable cause, i.e. self-defense, before using it. Things like that. I think those are perfectly reasonable, and I don't think there's a need for anyone to have to carry a concealed weapon. Now, the way I figure most people are imagining this is they're just imagining that everyone will hit their target. No stray bullet will ever occur. Now, quite frankly, I think that's stupid because unless you're Clint Eastwood, no one is a perfect shot. Now, I'm not saying that applies to everyone, I'm just saying that a majority of people, especially when under fire, are going to become shell-shocked and will not be able to, you know, hit the accurate target. So, like I said, I feel my right to not have a bullet in my head supersedes the right of someone to be able to carry a concealed weapon. Really, the whole idea is ludicrous. It makes no sense to me. Why do you need to carry a concealed weapon? Self-defense? That's what switchblades are for, that's what martial arts classes are for. There's quite a few alternatives to carrying a gun. Now, if someone pulls a gun on you, well, then deal with the issue accordingly. I don't think it's smart to have everyone carrying a gun, because then more people will die. That's just gonna increase the violence and deaths and decrease mortality, or, well, decrease mortality rates. So, I just think the whole thing is completely retarded, and I have a feeling this was a proposition brought up by a Texas man and then later on carried and branched out to other states. I quite frankly don't know the origins, nor do I wish to know the origins, because the idea is stupid. Anyway, question of the day. Do you feel that people should be allowed to carry concealed weapons? Yeah, I'm curious to see what you guys have to say about this. So, that is it for today, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day.